No, I've got the coin, I beg your pardon, Najmul.
Tails.
Tails is the call. And it is a tail. Well, what would you like to do and why?
We're going to bat first, Ed.
Bat. Both captains wanted to have a bat first. Sean, a couple of changes to the side.
Suggesting that, yes, it's going to be tough work, but if you get an opportunity, grab it.
Very good morning. Welcome to the Zohrama Chaudhary Cricket Stadium for rain for the moment. And we're about to get started alongside.
And would want runs in this test match.
Man who's been amongst the wickets, who's troubled the batters recently, Hassan Mahmood, into his 7th match. Here we go. Oh, right on the money. Love that. Getting that. Oh, just flicked it off his hips. It's gone away, racing away, but that was not the most convincing. Gets back and punches it. What about that shot? Ooh. Nicely behind that. Eases it through the covers. Oh, edge just passed. Did he get a better glove on that one? Oh, goodness gracious.
Closer look at it. Keeper, oh, it's yours. We'll break that down. Is there too much weight on the right foot? Is he wrong-footed on that occasion?
Yeah. Slog sweeps and does it really well. That's a good shot. First bit of aggression and it got... Beautifully caressed through the offside.
Hurry down, just put the ball away. As we mentioned, wide open spaces. 2 fielders trying their best. Oh, using the feet, and it's up in the air. Thank you and goodbye. Just chancing his arms.
Just rock and roll once, please. Okay. And
A rocket out. Well, a rush of blood from the skipper, and he has to go after scoring 33. It's 69 for 1.
He's just trying to hit that between mid-on and mid-wicket, and he gets himself in an awful mess almost.
Reversing. Getting quite a bit of bat on that one. It's racing away to the boundary.
Full and nicely played. Cracking stroke from the Zorzi. It's about nicely behind it.
Over.
Just lost 1 wicket.
No real surprise that alongside him is Tristan Stubbs. Bangladesh made.
Man, every time it's with that single 54 Zorzi.
Side. The Zorzi will be after a big one.
Ah, is that it? That's a back foot punch. Well predicted, Sean Pollock.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure for all those around the world.
Oh, edged and gone through the gap. Oh, well, not through the gap. It's through the hands, actually. And
Change of angle. I think it bounces comfortably short. That's why I just think...
Charges down the wicket. That is a spectacular shot from Stubbs. Comes down the wicket. Takes it on a half volley. Few bounces to the ropes.
Sure for him. And not so either for Tony de Zorzi. That's beautifully played. That'll be 50 for Tristan Stubbs, his 2nd in Test match cricket, with 3 in this South African Test unit.
Magical 3-figure mark, not just only for him, also.
See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color the cricket ball is goes all the way. Just a little use of the feet now as he sweeps well, and Tony de Zorzi has a Test match 100 for South Africa.
Absolutely brilliant. Over the bone. Applied.
May that be the first of many. So that will be tea. A session that Bangladesh started well. They managed to keep South Africa quiet, but as
Missed opportunity early on.
Tristan Stubbs played his part as well, unbeaten on.
Now the only success and once again failing to pick up a wicket.
Tristan Stubbs is in a similar vein. I think he's very keen on.
Starts off with a short one, which did not rise up as much. Comes down the wicket, gives it a hike, and does clear it. Going for the reverse, was a bit away, but gets it in front of square, and I think he's got enough to reach the boundary. Comes down the wicket, catch it is the call, but that one has enough to cross over the fielder's head.
Nicely done. Threaded the needle to a nicety, and off it goes to the boundary. This time he gets it past the fielder, the infield. That is the century. What a marvelous one it's been. He's been patient, he's been resilient, he's been choosy with his stroke making. And
A fantastic knock by the South African. A real lot of maturity involved in this innings. And
there he goes again. It's going to find the boundary this time. He's played it fine enough in the crowd here. Oh, got him. Ball that kept low. Tajul Islam strikes. Just, I think, a tad loss of concentration.
And it's got through the defences just a little bit quicker. Slides, and I think it's off the bat. The bottom edge onto the middle stump. But eventually, Bangladesh are rewarded for what has been a fantastic innings from him. 106 of 198 deliveries. South Africa right at the Q end, which meant it went on to the stumps. There's David Beddingham's
A
career.
little more
30.
cautious, more circumspect, and it's up in the air. He wasn't very cautious on that occasion. Used his feet, and the ball
Unwell.
picked the bones out of that one. Well, what about that? So as the light fades, South Africa decide it's time to put the foot down. Oh yes, nicely controlled. That should be a boundary and is.
So when you leave the stumps, you're punting.
Beddingham says, I'm happy to take you on, sir. And he has nailed that. A big one. I think South Africa are scoring far too easily against the spin. Short tonight, Ed Rainsford, 9. But this is a day that belongs to the Proteas.
Yeah, sure does, as the umpires the entirety of the test match, but focus on Tony De Zorzi of day number 1. He's been out there, drenched.
He's favoured, or the conditions have favoured the batters, but Tristan Stubbs is 106, his first maiden test.